lecture we are going to solve the questions based on section formula. We have already discussed about the section formula. What is the section formula? If you have 2 point A and B and the line joining the point A and B is divided by the third point C in the ratio of m1 is to m2. So if you want to find out the coordinate of point C, so here we can use the section formula, and the formula for x and y is x equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. And same way, the formula for y is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. And if we consider this line AB is divided by point C in the ratio of k is to 1. So here we can use the another section formula, that is represent as x equal to k x2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1 and y equal to k x2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. Here this k represents the ratio of m1 and m2. So here in place of k, if you put m1 by m2, then you will get this formula. Okay, let's start our question. Let's start with the first very simple question. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the join of -1, 7 and 4, -3 in the ratio of 2:3. So here 2 points are given. Let's say the first point -1, 7 and the second point B, that is equal to 4, -3. And line joining the point A and B is divided by the third point. Let's say the point C, that is x, y, divides this line AB in the ratio of 2:3. So here we want to find out the value of x and y coordinates. So to find out the x coordinate, we will put the formula x equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. And same way, if you want to find out the y coordinate, we will use the formula for y coordinate, that is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. And here m1 and m2 will be equal to 2 and 3. m1 will be 2 and m2 will be 3. So here if you put the equation, let's say this first point is point x1 y1 and this second point, let's say this is point x2 and y2. So here if you use the formula for x coordinate, in place of m1 we will put 2, x2 that is equal to 4 plus m2 that is given 3 and x1 is -1 divided by m1 plus m2 is equal to 2 plus 3. So if you simplify this, it will be 8 minus 3, it will be 5 divided by 5. So we got the x coordinate is equal to 1. And same way, if you use the formula for y coordinate, so y equal to m1 y2. So m1 is 2 and y2 is -3 plus m2 y1. m2 is 3 and y1 is 7 divided by m1 plus m2 is 2 plus 3. So if you simplify this, -6 plus 21, it will be equal to 10 divided by 5. So we get the y coordinate is equal to 3. So this is our answer. This point C, that is 1, 3, will divide this line AB in the ratio of 2:3. Let's move to the next question. Let's see the question number 2. Find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3. So here 2 points are given. First point 4, -1 and second point -2, -3. And those 2 points are trisect. Trisection means the line divided into 3 equal parts. So here this line AB will be divided into 3 equal parts by 2 points. First point C, that is x1 y1, and second point D, that is x2 y2. So those 2 points C and D will divide this line AB into 3 equal parts. Let's say this is the 3 equal parts. So here we want to find out the coordinate of point C and the coordinate of point D. So first of all, let's consider this point C. So forget about point D. So if you want to find out the coordinate of point C, so here we can say that point C will divide this line AB in the ratio of 1:2. This side we have one part and this side we have two parts. So point C will divide this line AB in the ratio of 1:2. So here we can write M1 equal to 1 and M2 equal to 2 for point C. Now if you want to find out the x1, capital X1, so here we can use the formula, section formula, that is M1 x2 plus M2 x1 divided by M1 plus M2. Here this capital X represent the coordinate of point C and this small x, x1 and x2, this is small x1 and small x2, represent the coordinate of point A and B. So here to find out the x1, M1 is given 1, x2 is -2, M2 is given 2 and x1 is 4 divided by M1 plus M2, that is 1 plus 2. So I will get x1 equal to, this will be equal to 8 minus 2, that will be 6 divided by 3. So here we get coordinate of point x1 equal to 2. And same way, if you put the formula for capital Y1 to find out the coordinate of y coordinate of point C. So here you can use the formula m1y2 plus m2y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So here if you put the value, m1 is 1, y2 that is -3 plus m2 is 2 and y1 is -1 divided by m1 plus m2, that is 1 plus 2. So you will get y1 equal to -5 divided by 3, that is equal to -1.67. So this is the coordinate of point C. The x coordinate of point C is 2 and y coordinate is -1.67. Same way, if you want to find out the coordinate of point D, so if you consider the point D, then point D will divide this line AB in the ratio of 2:1. This side we have two part and this side we have one part. So for find out the coordinate of point D, you can take M1 is 2 and M2 is 1. This will divide in the ratio of 2:1. So use the same procedure, same formula, you will get the coordinate for point D also. Okay. So this is how we can find out the coordinate of point C and D. Let's move to the next question. See the question number 3. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points -3, 10 and 6, -8 is divided by point -1, 6. So here 2 points are given. First point -3, 10 and another point 6, -8. And line joining those 2 points is divided by the third point, that is C, equal to -1, 6. So here we want to find out the ratio. So let's assume that the C divides the line AB in the ratio of k:1. Here we can say this first point x1, y1, this second point B is x2, y2, and this is the x, y. So here either we can use the formula for x or we can use the formula for y. Suppose here if you use the formula for x, so the formula will be kx2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. This coordinate of point C, that is x, is given -1. We need to find out the value of k. X2 is given 6 plus x1 is -3 divided by k plus 1. So if you rearrange this equation, this k plus 1 will multiply with -1, so it becomes -1, so minus k equal to 6k minus 3. So it will be 7k equal to minus a plus 1 from 2. So we get k equal to 2 by 7. So this is our answer. This point C will divide this line AB in the ratio of 2 by 7 is to 1, or we can say 2 is to 7, to multiply this whole by 7. So this point C will divide this line AB in the ratio of 2 is to 7. This is our answer. You can also solve this same question by using the formula for y. You can use the formula for y, that is equal to ky2 plus y1 divided by k plus 1. Here in place of y you will put 6. So this is 6. K, y2 is minus 8 plus y1 is 10 divided by k plus 1. So if you rearrange this equation, this k plus 1 will multiply 6. So it will be 6k plus 6 equal to minus 8k plus 10. So it will be, this 8k will go into this side, become 6k plus 8. So we will get k equal to 4 divided by 14, that is equal to 2 divided by 7. So you can use any formula, either this formula or this formula, you will get the same answer. Let's move to the next question. See the question number 4. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining first point 1 comma minus 5 and second point minus 4 comma 5 is divided by the x-axis. Also find the coordinate of the point of division. So let's say here we have x-axis and y-axis. The 2 point, first point A, that is 1 comma minus 5, and second point, let's say B, that is minus 4 comma 5. And line joining by those 2 points will be divided by the x-axis. So this is the point on x-axis where this point is, let's say x comma 0. Because any point that lie on the x-axis, its y coordinate will be 0. So here, let's say this ratio in which this line is divided is, let's say k is to 1. First point k, this second point is divided in the ratio of k is to 1. So here we can say this is the first point x1 comma y1. This is the second point x2 comma y2, and this is x comma y. The value of y is 0 here. So you can use the formula for y equal to k y2 plus y1 divided by k plus 1. So here in place of y we will put 0. The value of k, that is unknown. Y2 is 5. Y1 is minus 5 divided by k plus 1. So if you multiply this k plus 1 with 0, it becomes 0. So we get 5k equal to 5. So we'll get k equal to 1. It means this x-axis will divide this line AB in the ratio of 1 is to 1. Or we can say this point is the midpoint of these 2 points. So here we have find out the ratio. Now also we have to find the coordinate of point of division. Means we have to find coordinate x. So here we can use the formula for x. The formula will be kx2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. The value of k that we have already find out. So we will put it here. 1 x2 is minus 4 plus x1 is 1 divided by k plus 1 is 1 plus 1. So here we get the value of x equal to minus 3 by 2. So coordinate of the point of division, that is point C, is minus 3 by 2 comma 0. So these are the different types of questions based on this section formula. See you in the next lecture. You can check out more video by clicking on the I button here. Thank you and have a nice day.